Yo, farm CEOs, welcome back. My name is Gilbert Mwale, and always a pleasure to connect with you, on this chat. So, I have a thought that I wanted to just share because I get this as well, a number of times. And this is to say that, someone will be telling me, listen, I have a situation where every time I have a meeting with my employees on my farm, is that they there is someone amongst the workers who has a tendency of swaying the farm workers in the direction that he wants them to go. So I would say that we should work in this manner, and after a while this person will turn around when I'm gone, maybe have another meeting after the one I had, and simply tell people another direction that they need to go. And now I'm expecting the following results, but what I happen to receive is something else, different results, because either they're not working or they work in a manner that they want or at a time at which they want, based on what the other team member is swaying everybody to. If this person is demanding for increment of salaries, or is demanding to say they work less hours, or they stop working overtime and all those things, then everybody goes in that direction. Well, I have had that situation myself before in my organization, where I employed somebody early on in my business, and then at some point they started taking, wanted to start calling the shots. Every time we're in a meeting, they were an expert, to be specific, so that is why I brought them into the team. But then, I know to have some other people in the team who are also amazing in different areas in their own departments. The challenge comes in when now I'm giving you a platform for you to be able to flow and shine as a team member, and you are now trying to literally usurp power and authority to start leading the direction in another way. So when I give ideas, I say, it would be great if we actually get to do the following things. It's not that I'm expecting that everything ever I say, people should just say yes, 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 yes. But also it's because after I've taken a lot of thought, we have had discussions, I've explained my reasons, and it does make sense. It's also good that you also accept as a team member to say, that's a good idea, sir, let's go with it. But with this kind of people, they always disagree. And that is what I was having as a situation as well. Always disagreeing, strongly standing on their position, and never choosing to want to, to budge. And that happened several times. And I realized that, I'm headed in a situation where the business will end up having its own new vision brought up by this person. So such that by the time I was releasing them, they actually left with some of the employees. And I'm pretty sure this has happened to some of you, or it's yet to happen to some of you, because if you find someone who really makes decisions, after you have made a decision, all of you together, to say this is where we're going, and then they are changing to say this is where we're going, or they have another meeting after you, or there is what you would call, little gatherings, little meetings and all those things of people that are actually making their own thoughts and decisions after you have made decisions as a leader. Just know that you have a potential situation where people are likely to actually live with people in the event that you actually make them go. Now, should you release them? Well, if their performance warrants so, but I just want to talk about the side of what actually sometimes causes this. So from my experience, what causes this is lack of understanding by the people when they're joining your organization of who is in charge, who is in authority. And this is also, I'll bring this up maybe later on, maybe in another video I'll do that for you. Let me not mix them up, but please make sure to clarify who is in charge. So in an organization where core values are not clear, what you will see is a situation where the team members that come into your business, they actually create their own values. So this is what I say, that in a company where you have written your core values and the only place where they are is your business profile, The profile you send out to look for opportunities. And no, you never read them, neither do you ever implement them. So no one in your business knows them, except your clients who are looking at your profile. Is that you have now opened up a door and an opportunity for people to create their own core values in your business. So I have coined a statement where I say, in the absence of instilled core values in an organization, in the absence. Now that could mean that either you don't even have them complete whatsoever, or you have not enforced them. In the absence of these two things, having core values and enforcing core values, in their absence, what you end up having is that the person in your business who has the strongest will is the one whose values the whole entire organization, or at least half of it, will follow. Now, I don't know whether that is what you want. So if I am in your team and I'm very talkative and I'm very bold and I'm very pushy, your team, your company that you have hired me on as an employee, everybody will pick up my behavior. Just like that. And I want to say this, that one time I hired somebody amazing, and the team actually picked up this amazing person, very strong-willed person, came in and introduced, betting in the business, not to the whole organization, but to the employees, because of their strong will, they introduced betting, and it spread like wildfire. And it took me years, maybe 3-4 years, to black out or take out the tendency of my team members doing, betting. But this is what happens when you have not taken time yourself to set rules. Now, rules in this case are core values. How do we behave here? You can behave the way you want outside the fence of my office. But when you arrive at my farm or at my business, is that you must understand that this is how I desire you to behave. That is how you do it. So in the absence where there lacks completely core values, or you have not enforced them, you have left the behavior of your farm to be dictated by the strongest willed employee on your farm. Thank you very much. Please work around this, and let's see you setting up your own core values that people must have on the farm. The behavior of your farm should be set by you. All right. Thank you.